Hey everybody, it's me, Mitch. What's up guys? It's me, Mitch. Hey, what's happening? It's me and I'm vlogging. Oh, man. Hi everybody, it's me, Mitch of the Clunes. You probably recognize me because you subscribe to this channel and you've seen a bunch of our crazy, stupid, awesome bullshit. I have decided to try an experiment where I'm going to vlog Monday through Friday for the next few weeks until my birthday, which is April 2nd. This is an experiment to see if people tune in for this. It's an experiment for me to see what kind of community we can kind of continue to build through daily videos. The other experiment is I see a lot of vlogs where people are acting kind of crazy in it and they're like, hey, what's going on guys? Or like talking to you like you're a little stupid. And I would like to try just talking to you as if you and I were sitting in the room together, as if we're just humans, because that's what we are, I think. And the other like kind of crazy stuff is stupid. I'm still gonna be wild. I'm a weird person in general. You can see I'm like kind of a goofball, but I just want that to come across naturally. I don't want to like force it or like try to be crazy, because that's not my thing anymore. There was a time in my life I did more of that. So part of the gimmick here is going to be that I am going to look for headlines in the news that are being talked about, and then I'm going to share my opinions on them here. Part of that intention is for us to have an honest conversation about things. I also would like to bring in some new folks to the channel and introduce them to this awesome community. Yeah, I want to bring people into this cool experiment called the Clunes. You guys have been playing with us for a long time. In fact, I recently watched the New Year's resolution videos that some of you guys did for the last existential challenge. That series will be coming back, I promise. It was just in a time of major transition and trying to kind of take those next steps, but we will come back, I promise. Anywho, I was watching your New Year's resolution challenges, and I was just thinking like, man, these are the coolest people that we've somehow connected through internet and camera with. You guys are inspiring. You don't understand, but we watch these videos and we're like, man, these people are making us better. You know, like we're trying to share as much as we can, but when you guys give that feedback, especially the videos, because we get to see your personalities and where you live and what you're working on, it just feels awesome. It feels like this is the real power of YouTube, is to connect people and to do cool stuff together. So this vlog kind of experiment is going to be a way to keep making more stuff together and making more life connections together. So welcome to the experiment. So I'm going to pull a headline and talk about my feelings about that headline, and here we go. So I use Reddit as my source for most news and entertainment. I think it's an awesome site where you can see something really silly and crazy and then see like really amazing news and really disappointing news and all kinds of stuff. It's all just in one place, and I really like it. So the headline that I have found that I want to talk about is a CNN headline. It says, President Yoweri Museveni has signed the Uganda anti-gay bill. The new law punishes first-time offenders with 14 years in jail and allows life imprisonment as the penalty for acts of aggravated homosexuality. This law makes it a crime not to report gay people. Okay, so this taps into, I think, a really essential civil right of all people. You know, I'm going to share my opinion on this subject, and many of you may have different opinions. That's totally okay. That's the great thing about the idea that this country was founded on, is that we're all allowed to have different opinions and that we're not going to be persecuted for having them. So in this case, I grew up around a lot of gay people, and they were just awesome humans. There was nothing different about them. They had a different sexual preference, and that was it. And it was no big deal. They were all awesome. I can think of them now in my mind and just think, wow, I really like that person. I would love to talk to them again. I haven't seen them in years. And currently, I know many gay people. They're all really wonderful humans. I feel that what someone chooses to do with their time and life and body and mind is their business. And as long as it's not harming someone else, as long as it's not hurting me, then they're free to do as they choose. And this applies to many different areas of life. Sexuality and love is just one of the pieces. But I think it's a great misstep to persecute someone based on their sexual preferences. And I feel that this kind of legislation and thinking is very much a part of our culture right now. You read things from thousands of years ago. You hear ancient Greece, where, and Romans, I believe, that the men in troops that were away fighting wars had sex with each other because they were away from the women, and it was just common practice. That's not something I think people talk about very much. It makes us uncomfortable to even imagine such a thing because we're so like freaked out about it. I think we have a really hard time grasping our own sexuality and embracing it in a healthy way, and I just think that this is really sad. I'm disappointed to see it, and it's stuff that we see all the time. I think the great thing to do is to keep fighting for people's literal freedom, not freedom to eat at any restaurant you want, but like people's ability to exist in the way that they feel alive and comfortable and wonderful. And if a man loves another man or a woman loves another woman, like that's awesome. Love is so cool, and to love another human is just one of the best things that anyone can do with their life. It doesn't matter who it is or how or why. Like, I think there is enough pain and suffering in the world that, you know, like if people love each other, fuck man, just let them love each other. That's awesome. They enjoy each other. That's so cool. Let's stop busting their fucking balls about it. That's my opinion. You're perfectly welcome to disagree. Yeah, so I'll pick these things and just kind of talk about them like this. I invite you guys to ask questions, share your thoughts. The other piece of this puzzle is I'm thinking that each month we will talk about a book that I'm reading. So I'm reading right now a book called The Happiness Hypothesis. A really dear friend of mine gave me this book, and it's just been one of the best things that I've ever done for my brain. So many amazing studies and thoughts about humans and the way we work and how we try to be happy and the ways that we fail at being happy and what we can actually do to make ourselves happier. So, man, if you are interested in a great book, this has been awesome. I've already recommended it to my mom and one of my sisters, and my other sister Megan. You should watch it too. Read it. You should read it too. So yeah, I think we may do that. Pick a book every month and just share our thoughts about it, just so we can connect more. And like I said, I think that there's something really powerful available to this community, and I'd love to explore it. So that's all for now. We're gonna do this Monday through Friday. If you haven't subscribed to the Clunes 2, you should be subscribed to the Clunes 2. Click somewhere. Click over here for the Clunes. There's all of our awesome, crazy sketch music video bullshit over there. I think we have a new video coming out Friday, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for playing, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Super secret confession. This is my second try at the vlog because I recorded one earlier and the mic wasn't turned on. So, learning and making new mistakes. See you guys soon.